Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Moe, aka Swedish Whiskey Girl, and today it is Christmas Eve. And today would have been the day that I would have celebrated with my family back in Sweden. So Merry Christmas to everyone who is celebrating on the 24th. Unfortunately, due to the current situation in the world, I of course couldn't go home for Christmas, but I'm really hoping that things will get better soon because I haven't seen them in over a year now. So that would be great. But I'm celebrating here with Cody instead. And we have the last day of our Boutiquey Whisky Company calendar today to open. So I'm very excited to see what it's going to be. Yesterday we had a Japanese whiskey. A Japanese blended whiskey is 21 years old, I believe. I think it sells for about £180, which is quite a lot of money. It's just, I wish Japanese whiskies were a bit more affordable because I would love to explore more of them, but they're not really wallet friendly for me at least. And it was a nice flavour, but I don't think I would pay £180 for it. Yeah, but maybe you would. Let's open day 24 and have a look what today will bring. Will today be finally the day that I managed to open this quite easily? Fairly easily. And we want to have a look. I'll put my little glass up here and then we'll pour a dram. How curious. Start by having a look on the nose. Oh. This is quite an elegant smoke to it. Something that almost reminds me a bit of an Islay sea breeze, but also bonfire. This is kind of, you know, when you're having a stormy sea and it's this kind of green meets blue, quite dark. That's what it makes me think of. Yeah, both woody and salty at the same time. But like a very soft, cold breeze. So when you're standing maybe close to the ocean, you just feel it brushing past, but it's quite cold and stormy. It's something I recognise, but something I can't place. It's primarily that smoke that comes out on the nose for me, but let's have a sip. Sláinte Skål. Merry Christmas. From the first impression on the palate, I would guess this is an Islay. But what's Islay? I wonder if it's going to be an unknown Islay, perhaps. The colour is quite dark. I wonder if there's some kind of sherry influence on this. Definitely has some kind of darker woody element to it. I think a lot of peat enthusiasts would like this. It's like an amped up Islay, which has this kind of dark, mysterious note to it, and it also has a lovely kind of bonfire, almost salty smoke, and it's fairly heavy in the smoke. And the mouth feels a little bit thicker. Yeah, it's a lovely peated expression. I can definitely see that a lot of people enjoy this as a Christmas whiskey. It's a little bit denser, a little bit heavier, quite warming, I would say. But yeah, should we find out what it is? Haha, I knew it. It's Islay number 4, 11-year-old batch 1. And it's a single malt Scotch whiskey, also at 48.8% ABV. And I don't know if you have watched all of my little calendar videos, you might remember that I explained the label quite early on that was saying that it was a boat race where there were, I think it's distillery managers in the different boats. You'll see it on the label at the end when I'm showing you the little bottle. And it's from on the shore, there's a lot of people standing and kind of cheering on the people in the boats. It's the Islay Distillers Boat Race 2008. So it's the distillers in the boats. Oh, I can't remember what I listened to a tasting with Dave and Sam, and I think they massively hinted, basically whispering into the camera, saying what it was. Was it an Ardbeg? Oh, I can't remember now. Maybe that's a bit far the fun, not knowing quite. But it's that kind of, I wouldn't be surprised if it was an Ardbeg because it has that kind of weight to it. A bit of grit in it as well, which is quite nice with a peat this strong. I think the only thing I would have wished for it to be a little bit more enticing would be just one other layer of something. Because right now the smoke is in the spotlight. You have a little bit of a sweetness underneath. A bit of golden, kind of almost like honeydew melon sweetness that is quite warming and quite thick. Maybe a bit of a raisin thickness in there, but it's it kind of stops there. I just would have wanted something else. But I mean, if you like Islay whiskies, I don't think you would be disappointed with this. Yeah, a little bit sweet, a little bit fruity, but then that wood and the smoke kind of comes together. It is still that kind of stormy grey and grey, green and blue, but then also a bit of golden, like sunset golden notes in it as well. Definitely a good one to finish on, I think. I mean, I have really enjoyed doing these videos and just trying lots of interesting whiskies. And we are, of course, done with all the little samples, but I have picked about, I think I'll be picking maybe 5 or 6 of the ones that I've had as my favorites. Then I'm gonna blind test them tomorrow and let you know which one is my overall winner or the overall favorites of December and this calendar. And it's I might even bring in some expert help to help me decide. So I hope I'll see you there tomorrow. And as always, I hope you're having a lovely December. If you are celebrating today, I hope you're having a cozy and lovely, lovely Christmas. I know maybe all of us can't be with our friends and family this year, but I hope you're getting a quiet and kind of cozy Christmas anyways. And if you're celebrating tomorrow, then I guess you're very excited this Christmas Eve. But I'll see you tomorrow. Sláinte Skål.